And life will become so much easier and so much more enjoyable for you when you can do this. Did something come in and just rock your world emotionally? I feel so much heavy emotions right now, and I feel like there's just this feeling of being fed up and this feeling of just not wanting to do anything anymore and just wanting to kind of just turn your back to your desires. And yes, we definitely do want to allow that emotion right now, but we don't want to get stuck into that emotion as well, because what happens is when you keep staying in that state over and over and over again, then that becomes our base emotional state, and our body starts to memorize that way of being. So yes, you can surrender to the emotions, but you also have to work your way up as well. The whole point of releasing resistance to the way you feel and allowing your emotions to come up is to just stop resisting. But that release of resistance doesn't have to last a month. I know that can be hard to hear when you're in a very low emotional state. I've been there. I've been in that place before where you feel like nothing has worked out, and it's just easier to just crawl into a hole and just forget about life and just be an emotional wreck. It never feels good, and it never turns out good as well. And that's why I'm explaining to you that we need to work up the emotional chart. We need to get you starting to work towards feeling better. There's a lot of that ruminating and thinking about what happened, but we need to stop that. If we can stop you from thinking about that incident that just happened, then it'll be easier for you to feel better. And I know that it's hard to just stop thinking about something, especially when it brought so much pain, but it's so necessary. Think about it as more of a game of, okay, I thought about it a lot yesterday, so today I'm just going to think about it just a little bit less. And I'm just going to catch myself when I think about it and just soften the thought. So just make it more of a game instead of like, I need to do this right now because I can't think about it anymore. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to be perfect right now. And what you'll notice is just getting a little bit better each day compounds itself as well. So the more you do it and the more you just think about it a little bit less, the easier it will get. So start to prioritize feeling good. Set goals for yourself each day for just fun things that you want to do that make you feel good. So start with like one thing today, 2 things tomorrow. And they don't have to be anything big, just small little things that lift your mood up. So again, you can compound and get the momentum flowing for you instead of against you. Then it'll be easier to feel good, and you won't have those obsessive thoughts and those obsessive habits of looking at whatever that situation was that just rocked you emotionally. And once you are in that place where you are feeling better and you are feeling good, then we need to shift what you're focusing on, because it feels like you have this habit of focusing too much on what's happening and the external world versus getting into that creative mode and being aware of how you feel and what your thoughts are, and just paying more attention to you versus everything else around you. And I know that Libras are just so caring and they focus on everybody else, but you need you right now. And the only way that you can actually help other people is if you are in your best space emotionally and mentally, which means that you can't be focusing on everything externally. You have to focus on yourself. You have to stay in your high vibrational place. And I know you're not there yet, but this is just for the future when you do get to that place emotionally, and life will become so much easier and so much more enjoyable for you when you can do this. If you need help doing this, then apply for my program down below. Bye.